Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Um, Combines in the books. I'm getting a cold, man. And I do not need this cold right now. The combine's in the books, and this was a sea change for us as Cowboy fans, a turning point. I have to say, I think it was Clarence sent me another picture of Jerry Jones, and I have to say, Jerry Jones does not look well. Jerry Jones looks like he's aged 3 or 4 years in the last month, and I hope that he's okay. Um, Forgive me, my heat pump over there, it's got like a rattle into it. It's literally on its last leg. I'm trying to get every bit out of it as I can, but it is what it is. So we have a couple of things that have, or actually a lot of shit. We've got Osa Ndigazua, possibly a 5-year deal they're talking about, and they may have to franchise tag him to give them a little more time to get the deal done. See, this is almost comical to me because I think I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, it's ridiculous for us to wait till the last minute to do a deal. We constantly do this. And see, I've been saying they shouldn't be working on Osa Ndigazua's deal right now. They should be working on like Tyler Smith and Deron Bland. Because see, here's the thing. Right now, interior offensive lineman, the franchise tag is $23 million. It's gonna go up next year. So why wait? Why freaking wait? Why is it that we're waiting right now for Osa Ndigazua, who the franchise tag is actually $25 million? Yeah, $25 million. See, we could have done Micah Parsons last year, maybe before it got up to $35 million. But no, the Cowboys always wait. But at least they're trying to do something. So the next thing we heard was the Cowboys have finally reached out to Micah Parsons people and have begun talking to them about a contract, which makes sense. Because if they have to franchise tag Osa Ndigazua, and he is still tagged on the 12th of March, then his full $25 million for his franchise tag will be in effect. And until they reduce that, they don't have that cap space. Micah Parsons at the moment is at $24 million. If you get him a long-term deal, well, you can probably reduce that down to about 10 and grab enough money that you've got Osa taken care of. And see, this is the thing about it is we've got to go through, get one done so you get the other ones and so forth, or flip the tags on Dak Prescott, flip the triggers on Dak and CD. And the question is, do they want to do that? At least we're hearing that the Cowboys do want to at least get people under contract. They want to get Jordan Lewis, possibly DeMarcus Lawrence, Rico, and the clock is running out. Legal tampering is a week from tomorrow. And here we are at the last minute, as always, trying to do these things. It makes no sense whatsoever. Now, we also hear that the Cowboys may be interested in Cooper Kupp, signing him if the price comes down enough. Listening to some of my brethren out there on YouTube, some people look and say, why not just bring back Amari Cooper, who's younger? My man Law Nation He said, could you imagine if we went out and got DK Metcalf? Now, DK Metcalf, as opposed to Amari Cooper, who is a free agent that you could just sign, DK you'd have to trade for, which is more draft capital. But I don't know that if you traded, I don't know what it would take. I don't know that there's somebody in the draft right now that you could plug in and make that work. Now, I'm going to put out here, I'm going to say something that's going to be a little crazy. I'm going to say something really crazy. Oh, how do I put it? Clearly, Jerry Jones is up there in age. I feel like all of a sudden the Cowboys have a sense of urgency. We never start negotiating with our primetime players, Dak, D-Law, Zeke, CD Lamb, before training camp. We never sign free agents before free agency. We never cancel press conference and opportunities to talk to the media. And when I look at Jerry Jones, some of those pictures I've been seeing, he does not look good. Could it be that Jerry Jones is not well? And the sense of urgency is, we got to fix this shit right now? Nothing else makes sense. The Cowboys have never given a rat's ass about what we, the fans, think, or about hurrying up and doing anything other than having press conferences. The Cowboys are talking and trying to do things like other teams. Let's get our players signed. Let's look in free agency. Let's sign a receiver from outside. These are all things that we've been wanting the team to do forever. But all of a sudden, for whatever reason, the urgency has just started in the last week, and it's gone from 0 to 100 in like 2.2 seconds. We just heard about them last week. Thank you. We just heard about them last week, the beginning of last week, talking about trying to get Osa done. But not only Osa, Jordan Lewis, Rico, Nick Hayden, or the linebacker. And now trying to get Micah done. The only reason you get Micah done is because you want to get some more cash right now so you can use it in free agency. So that's why the Cowboys weren't in a rush to do CD Lamb last year. They knew we got all summer. We can milk this thing for publicity because we're not spending any money in free agency. If you're trying to get Micah done now, the only reason why you're in a hurry right now is, well, maybe you're trying to appease him because maybe he's basically said, if you don't, maybe he pulled a Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, who said, I think it was April 15th, he said to Seattle, if you don't sign me to a contract by April 15th, then I will never sign a contract with you. And maybe they would have been better off had they not, because they didn't win any more Super Bowls with him. But be that as it may, all of a sudden, there's a major emphasis on getting players that has not been there since the 90s. Something has happened that's drastic that has gotten the Cowboys, Stephen Jones and everything else, off their ass to hurry up and get this shit done and do more than usual. And the only thing that makes sense to me is Jerry is sick. Stephen Jones was made co-owner of the Dallas Cowboys. They started saying that at the press conference. I've never heard of him. I'm sure he's always been part owner. Because see, here's the thing that happens when you get old. A lot of times what you do before you die is you transfer your stuff to the kids so taxes and things aren't there. Others don't get their hands and stuff on it. Stephen Jones becomes co-owner of the Cowboys. Jerry Jones cancels the event. They try and get Osa and Digazua done. They start working on Micah Parsons. They talk about bringing in free agents. You don't see that. You compare this to last year. Last year, Jerry Jones literally telling people we're going all in. Okay, that he's pissed off at Mike McCarthy. He wants people to feel uncomfortable. Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmer are in Dallas for the combine along with all the other coaches and things. They're not anywhere near Indianapolis. You don't see all this big change, all this craziness that's going on that normally does not happen with the Cowboys? Bro, something major's happened. Something has changed. Something has changed. But you know, I always tell you all, tell the people you love how much you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. But I tell you what, this is as close to all in that the Cowboys have been since the 90s. I ain't gonna lie to you. This might actually be all in. And it may be that the Cowboys are saying, we got to get this shit done because Jerry's not going to be with us for much longer. We'll see. Remember, good people, tell the people you love how much you love them. You might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, we'll all see each other tomorrow. Peace out. Damn, I got to get another unit. I really don't want to buy another heat pump.